Good evening. I'm not really sure how I should address you, so good evening, Chairman, Parent,
That's fine. That's fine.
Dr. Bracey, and the whole board. My name is Dominica Serafine, and I'm a third grade teacher with Portsmouth Public Schools. I come before you today because I'm broken and I'm tired. I love these students more than anything. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and before she was born, these kids were my life, and these kids are still my life. And so I stand before you on behalf of teachers that are feeling beat down like me, and for the students whose voices have not been heard.
Take your time.
I know that you all have fought very hard to give the teacher raises.
Right.
But I know that for my teacher friends and I, we would just like to be treated decently and fairly and with respect. I can't tell you how many times I've driven to school crying because I don't want to go, because I feel helpless, because I can't help my kids as much as I want to. The morale at my school and talking with other teacher friends around the district, specifically in elementary schools, it's extremely low. And I had a conversation with a few teachers today where they don't want to be in teaching anymore. And our students in Portsmouth, they deserve us. They deserve to have good teachers. Just Virginia Beach, those aren't the only kids that deserve good teachers.
Right.
Chesapeake is not the only district that deserves good teachers. Portsmouth, our kids, our babies, they deserve good teachers. And many times I feel as though the good teachers are not getting the support that they need in order to continue to be the good teachers that those babies deserve. Everything that I have done, most of the decisions I've made have been solely with my students in mind. And sometimes I feel as it falls on deaf ears. I was not prepared to come tonight. I apologize for my appearance. My kids have SOL tested all day. I'm wearing half of my daughter's breakfast, and my dinner's still in the car.
You look great.
So I did not plan to be here, but I felt drawn to come. So thank you for your time. I'm always willing to help in any capacity that I'm needed, whether it's to give you the facts, to tell you things that maybe other teachers won't say. I would say them, as well as I just want to help our kids, our babies. That's all I have.
First of all, I want to say to you, thank you for your passion, because it is not easy as a teacher. There are a lot of challenges that teachers have today. And this board has heard your passion. We've heard your heart. We know that just listening to you, that you want what is best for our children. We have gone before City Council, and we have had the same passion that you've had tonight before this board, to provide the resources that teachers and everyone that work with our children need to do their job. And some of the concerns that you have raised this evening, Dr. Bracey has made notes, And so we will look into those things. And first of all, we want to thank you for being brave and courageous, and don't worry about your looks because you look fine. And we just thank you for your dedication to working with our students. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And, excuse me, what was your name again? Would you?
Dominica. Do you want me to spell it? Seraphine.
Can you
Okay.
spell Dominica, Sarah?
All right, that's what we've got. All right. We wanted to make sure we had the, oh, this is Atkinson.
Thank you, Chairman. I just want to say thank you just for the hats that teachers wear: parent, lawyer, psychiatrist, doctor, nurse. Just it's so many hats. And as a Portsmouth Public School Board member, we definitely appreciate all the teachers in Portsmouth Public Schools. And just to key in on one thing you said, I know you said, and I heard it before from teachers, that it's not always about the money, but it's the morale that keeps teachers in the schools. So what can we do as a board to help build that morale? What is needed in the schools? Because we can give raises, but it has to be something other than that make you feel good about going to the schools and just loving staying in Portsmouth. Because I can say I speak with teachers in Virginia Beach, I speak with teachers in Chesapeake, and Portsmouth isn't the only school system that's going through issues or struggling or accreditation. Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Newport News, Hampton has all those issues. And I know when I think about a job, morale over money, I've heard people leave six-figure jobs because they just weren't happy. So what is it that you need? And if there are any other teachers in here, because I do see some, we can take your ideas now and just utilize that, and maybe in a summer session or something like that, we can come up with a plan for the following year.
And Dr. Bracey will get with you and get your ideas so that they're so noted, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Could she not say it right now?
It's a personnel issue.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to get into some personnel issues. She can discuss that with
Can I
you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr.
Ms. Seraphine and Chairman Parent, you had a teacher stand before you talking about this, mentioning some things. Board member Atkinson also brought up some stuff as well. I know Ms. Duncan Hines is also a school teacher. I myself is a school teacher. I've been in education for 20 years. I've had opportunities to move up, but I've stayed in the classroom because I do believe it's passionate and so forth.
Right.
What she's saying is hitting right on the money with what's going on nationally. I just read where across the board nationally, teacher preparatory programs is down 35%. People are leaving the classroom. I also am a mentor for teachers, new teachers. Some of the statistics even show that from year 1 to 5, at the end of the 5th year, teachers leave.
Right.
Not 10%, not 20%, but a significant amount, majority will leave out. Part of the problems with morale and so forth, money goes so far. I would make the argument we could pay every single one of these teachers $125,000. They may stick around for a little bit, but they won't stick around long. Part of the problem is we're overworked. Part of it is the paperwork. Part of it is the stress that goes on each and every day. And those are things that do eventually, somewhere down the line, we're going to have to address as a board. I don't know all the answers, but I do know this. Maybe if we sat together with our teachers, put together a committee to figure out a lot of what's going on in our classrooms, we might get some solutions and some answers.
Right. And Dr. Bracey does have a committee.
I understand, but I think this is something, and we see it in some of the decisions that we have to make with things that comes forward, that this is becoming more and more the prevalent opinion. And so it's something that we're going to have to move forward with.
Thank you.
Chairman Parent,
Yes.
I just want to clarify, and maybe we can ask Mr. Meekins, if a teacher comes to a school board meeting and say, I need more chalk in the classroom, that's a personnel issue?
No, that's not.
So just to clarify, when I asked for a specific need, I wasn't asking the teacher to speak in reference to an employee. I was asking for a need.
Understood.
So, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that that wasn't a personnel
So,
issue.
no, I didn't know the direction in which you were going, if we were going.
It was
into-
more so need, not personnel. So
Okay.
I just wanted to clarify
Okay.
because I don't want to discourage any teacher from coming to the school board meeting
Absolutely.
if they're having an issue, because that to me was a negative,
Right.
a negative.
Right.
And she could leave thinking like, I can't tell all the school board members how I feel.
I think she pretty well did tell us how she felt, and we have so noted that. And the superintendent will get with her and make those, and listen to her and follow through with those recommendations. And then he will then get with us based on what he's learned. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.